What's poppin' though? It's your boy Raydion with a much deeper voice than before.
And this is I Got Sonato, also known as Skull Nate.
Hi, as they say in Japan. Hi, I think that means yes. Konnichiwa. Anyway, last time we left off in Bloodborne, first of all, I just want to say the reason my voice sounds very deep and sexually is because I'm starting to catch a cold. And this is the only style of voice that doesn't sound like an audible mess. So, yeah, you have to stick through it. And I'm sorry about doing that little pop noise. That was a habit I started picking up as I started doing stupid voices characters that y'all hear on my other channel that I do wrestling predictions on. So, now, last time we left off, we went ahead and we've beaten the Orphan of Kos. After how many hours, Skull Nate? It was like
About 9.
9 hours. My boys and girls, we took 9 hours. That's a long time. But I did it. We also got the weapon in the well. Excuse me, I'm moving around on the chair right quick. Gotta get comfy, you know what I'm saying? So, yeah, we went ahead and we cleared the well of the giant shark peoples. And, as you may notice, my health bar is a little longer than before. That's because I did stuff while in between streams. I grinded up a bit. A lot, actually. And now my levels are much different, as you can see here. It should be on the screen now, unless there's a delay or something. Something. Level 130. Vitality's 30. Endurance is 20. Strength is 40. Skill is 40. Blood tinge is 10. And arcane is 40. I have 0 insight. My boys and girls, we are going in all the way. We are going neck deep. We are going scuba diving deep. And we are going to defeat Laurence today. I have my best fire equipment gear on. I went and grinded up some stone shards, bloodstone, and got plus 9 to the Holy Moonlight Sword and Simon's Bowblade, which I actually just used the Bowblade when I did a Chalice Dungeon. I did a Chalice Dungeon and I needed it, and it's really cool. Might actually use it against Laurence if he makes it that far, because I intend to wreck Laurence. We are going to give Laurence the coolest present he can get. Get it? Because he's made of fire. So, without further ado, let's go. So, Skull Nate, what has your experience with Laurence been like?
Didn't beat him yet.
Didn't beat him yet. I will try to mute the mic every time I get close to coughing or something. So if y'all hear me like phase out, that's why, because I am sick. I'm talking with a very deep voice, y'all know, but yeah. Okay, we're gonna go get the Laurence with our fire protection gear. Oh, I didn't show the runes I had equipped yet. I should show that. Don't laugh. Bartholomew looks weird. Okay, these are the runes I got. Up visceral attack plus 20. Add all types of resistance times 100. Plus 100, I mean. Damage reduction plus 4. And stamina recovery speed up. Those are my runes. Excuse me. And y'all already know how we do blood gems over here on this channel. We just go with whatever's got the most blue. So, my advice, just put whatever gives you the most blue on your weapon of choice and go to town, baby. That's what we did. Wait a minute. Do I even have gems on here? No, I don't have gems on these. I have gems on the saw cleaver. Yeah, because I was going to try the saw cleaver. Okay. Now, I assume, excuse me, that our boy Laurence over there, Martin Laurence, is actually weak to the same things the cleric beast is weak to. Oh yeah, I also have the cannon equipped just for the lulz. So yeah, I'm assuming he's weak to the same thing the cleric beast originally is weak to, but he's weak to the opposite element, as in he's weak to bolt and not fire. Now, why would he not be weak to fire like other beasts are? Because he's made of fire. Okay. So, Skull Nate, the reason you haven't finished him yet is because, can you care to explain to the audience why you haven't finished him yet? Because I'm kind of curious myself. I don't think you ever really told me why you haven't finished it.
It was because I was on New Game Plus 2 and I was just and I did not have good fire defense.
Ah, okay.
And he just kept wrecking me.
Get wrecked, noob. My boy Cthulhu Shrek right here.
And plus, it didn't help that I was trying to fight him like I did with the cleric beast, and that ended up failing miserably.
Well, I'm gonna try to fight him like the cleric beast, and hopefully it will go as well as the cleric beast. I don't know anything about this boss. I'm going strictly on my knowledge of the game so far, and there he is through the fog gate. Here we go.
Oh, frick.
Okay, so should I? Nah, I'm not gonna cannon him. Let's see what he does first. I know he's gonna rush in and do that big swipe. We can roll that. Get behind him. Oh, nice. Oh yeah, I'm doing good damage to the boy here. Okay, that fire range is pretty devastating. Okay, he's going for a grab. He does the same attacks as the cleric beast, so, but you are on like a completely different level of new game, so you have a much more difficult fight than what I have. Now I'm not going to use the beast blood pellet, as y'all noticed I haven't used it at all in these fights. But the reason your boy hasn't been using them is because I just recently learned that beast blood pellets are really good. And I only have one, so I'll use it if worst comes to worst. Now I know y'all thinking, why isn't he using the strategy that he uses against the cleric beast? Well, I don't think we ever played the cleric beast on stream. I usually shoot the cleric beast in the head a bunch. And that's because I want to see what this one does. And so far he's identical to the original cleric beast, just with fire damage. So it's not really drastically tough fight as I was expecting. I might die. Nope. Just keep that in mind, y'all. Next time y'all watch our stream where we fought the Orphan of Kaz. Skullnate beat Orphan of Kaz at New Game Plus Plus. So, yeah. I couldn't even do it with just normal games. Here he comes. Goes forward. Big arm is very powerful. He uses a lot of blood enemies, though. That fire range is definitely something to look out for. I'm going to start doing the OG strategy.
What is the OG strategy?
Shoot the head. Fighting this exactly as I would fight the cleric beast right now. Except not there. I messed up. I should have went. Okay, he doesn't stagger though. That's one thing. He hasn't staggered so far yet. He's either very difficult to stagger or he's very immune to it. Okay. Oh, there we go. I got him staggered. Nice. Now this will do a ton of damage. Yes, it will. Half health, baby. Now let's see what you do next, buddy. Nothing. He doesn't do anything. He's still in the same cleric beast form. It's just now he's angry. Okay. Well, that's kind of disappointing. Right. Jump that hand swipe. He does get faster. And now he's doing his power buff move. Just like my old friend the cleric beast. I probably should let myself get killed here, just so I can refill my health. But I'm gonna actually try to fight him down, see some more. Ooh, he got some range to it. That's game. Nope, yep, that's it. I knew I was close. Okay. I beat him down to half health. He doesn't the other phases, it looks like, unless he has a third phase I'm not sure about, but he didn't transform, so he seems just like the regular cleric beast. You just gotta stay kind of far away from him because the fire. Alright, my boys and girls, this time we are going to actually try
He
to
has
beat
he has a second phase.
Oh my. Well, the cleric beast did have second phases too, so he doesn't seem much different.
No, the cleric beast just had like he just got more aggressive.
Yeah, that's what this fight looks like too. He just gets more. Yeah, it doesn't seem that bad. I just wanted to draw out his attacks and stuff. Now I could probably take him out. I'm gonna go with the big sword tactic, just like I do for the. Well, I usually use the saw cleaver. I should have hit him with the saw cleaver a couple times just to see what happens. You know what I'm saying? In fact, I'm gonna do that. This time I'm gonna switch to the saw cleaver and see the damage output difference, just so I could get a good feel on it. Oh, I let myself go. Take that, scrub. Boy. Worthy of the title of enemy in this game. I do find it funny how a beast that should technically be weak to fire is made of fire.
And I just beat the Black Knight. Ooh! And I actually got a sword.
For those who don't know, Skull Knights actually replaying Dark Souls 1 at the moment, right?
Yep.
What do you think?
I got lucky. And I got lucky on my drop. I got a sword. But it's too high.
In terms of best Dark Souls game, which one do you think is best? Part 1, 2, or 3? Not counting Demon Souls or 4.
I'd say probably 1, then 3, and finally 2.
Yeah.
Personally for me.
Yeah, well you beat Part 3, so you have a much more grounded opinion than I would. I don't know exactly yet, because I haven't finished 3. I'm not even close to the end of it. The only reason I haven't finished it yet is because I just haven't really had time to finish it. It looks like the saw cleaver does good damage, it's not enough range. I'm pretty paranoid to get close to him, to be honest with you. Okay, here he comes. Lock-on is not your friend, contrary to popular. I find the Cleric Beast is like the first boss in the game that legit, like, well, it is the first boss in the game. It's the first boss in the game that legit shows you the tactics of how you're supposed to play this game. It is the first boss in the game, so no duh, it should show you those tactics. But I find it a very distinct difference from Gascoigne, which tells you be aggressive. Where Gascoigne is all aggression, this fight is mostly all... this is probably the most Dark Souls-ish fight, I guess you could say. Yeah, just keep going for that grab. Just keep doing that. Under the swipes, the swipes ain't cool. Okay, the saw cleaver doesn't do much to him, so we're gonna just switch to him. He doesn't have limb break either, like the original Cleric Beast does. If he does, it hasn't shown yet. Oh, I got greedy. Okay, well, that's what you get for being greedy.
Don't get greedy, because it'll make you look needy.
Yes, precisely that.
Oh man.
Okay, go.
I hate the zombies with the fire bombs. In the beginning.
You mean the
They
hollow?
catch you off guard so easy.
Yeah, the hollow. Sorry about all that noise. boys, yo, the Hollowed Knights. You know, if you want to practice parrying in Dark Souls, that's the place to do it right there. That's just for anybody who, because we obviously can't stream Dark Souls yet until we have capture cards or Sony decides to have backwards compatibility, or, well, if they could ever figure out how to do it, that would be awesome, but I don't think they ever will at this point. But, or if we, like, or if one of us decides to get like an Xbox One, which I don't really see the purpose of getting one anymore, considering all their games are on PC, and you'd be literally just getting it to stream old games, so, yeah. This is probably the closest we'll ever get to actually doing a Dark Souls stream in a long time.
Well, the closest I can get is Dark Souls 2.
Yeah, that's true. You can technically stream Dark Souls 2, because you have the Scholar of the First Sins.
And you can stream Dark Souls 3.
Yeah, that's true. I believe I'm technically much better at Dark Souls 1, though. So I don't know if I would actually want to do 3, since I always get killed by the Lothric Knights. I can never consistently beat them. Like, they're the toughest enemy, I think, in the entire franchise so far. I just can't counter them to save my life. Walks up like that. You know, he's doing that swipe. Get close. Yes, you can. 2 hits, back on. Oh, he's doing the jump attack. Okay. Just like my old pal Cleric Beast. I want to save all my gear for this second transformation. Because I am curious. He doesn't seem to have really anything else. He's just a standard Cleric Beast fight. Just fire now, and that does make it more difficult. I wonder where he stands in terms of hardest actual bosses in the game. What the fan opinion of this fight is. Because I could believe he's one of the tougher fights on New Game Plus, considering the damage output's different and everything. It would actually make a lot of sense. That was either insane. Oh, he does have limb break. I just broke his arm. Okay, I didn't know that. He just takes a considerably longer amount of time to break his limbs. So that's all it is, he just takes longer. Let's see. Okay. If he does that jump attack, that threw me off a little bit there. I wasn't expecting him to do that. Right. Okay, he's going into his second phase now, where he becomes a much more aggressive player. My voice box is dead right now. How did that get hit? Like, okay, at what point did I take damage right there? Like, that shouldn't have taken any damage. I clearly rolled right under him. My frames have failed me. I wonder if it's because he has a wider hitbox than the regular Cleric Beast, that's why he can hit me from that distance when I dash into him. Okay, that was just poor timing. That was stupid. I should have healed. That's why you don't dash away. We will learn this fight together. That's how we do here at Spiders. Dashing forward, and of course I take damage for some reason. Well, actually, I know exactly why I took damage. The reason I got hit was because his hitbox is not only wide, but I took damage because I dodged forward and the lock-on actually screwed me over. Because lock-on is not your friend, especially with these bigger monsters. Like the Orphan of Kaz, the lock on is actually pretty helpful. This fight, I don't think it's that's helpful. You just have to know when it's helpful. I want him to do a very particular attack again. I heal at full health and I don't have any blood vials, which is not a good sign of things to come. Assuming his second phase is that hard. My dog is scratching to come in the room, because of course she is. You know, I bet, I'm willing to bet you can cheese this boss with Simon's Gold. I'm almost positive you can. Like, I'm 100% certain you can, because he stays a good distance. I'm out of blood vials. He stays a good distance away from me for a long time during this fight. You could probably blast him with arrows eventually. And assuming you're not taking damage.
You know what? I'm just gonna try to fight this guy legit.
Oh! What? My voice came back to normal for a second there, y'all. Holy crap, he's crawling on his... Okay, this is different. This is not the same Clarion. Okay, this is different. He's on his hands and knees now. Which is not something I expected, to be honest with you. Okay, he basically has the fire.
That's his second phase.
Yeah, he basically has the fire attacks from the Chaos Sisters from Dark Souls. And I died from running into the lava. Okay. His second phase.
Yeah, that's his second phase.
Okay. Alright. Well, at least I could get to his second phase faster than I did Orphan of Kaz. Hey, dog, come on. Know what you want. Come on. I'll hold you. Let me mute my mic so I can... Alright. Had the cough. Y'all didn't want to hear that. Alright, my boys and girls, we about to go in. And it should be a wrap this time, because if that's his second phase and he doesn't get any more difficult than that, it doesn't look like he's that tough in his second phase either. The first phase actually looks harder than the second phase. I think that's the difficulty is going to be getting to the second phase.
Oh my god.
So the second phase is what's been giving you trouble on New Game Plus, I'd imagine.
It's not really the second phase, it's just getting up to the second phase.
Yeah, the first phase
and
is
plus the second phase is a little annoying.
Yeah, I can see that because he does that lava, he leaves a lava trail, so. I can definitely see that being in trouble, that lava trail he leaves. Okay, I'm not even going to fight our friend here. I'm just going to try to avoid him. Not because I can't kill him consistently, but because I don't feel like wasting any time with him. So, let's go ahead and back to Laurence. I'm actually going to try to cannon him in the face. That's why not, right? Just for fun. I think I missed. No, I hit him. I did damage. Okay, good work. Okay, now I'm going to test him. That wide hitbox, y'all. That wide hitbox. I'm going to actually test out the bolt paper, see what bolt paper can technically do to something like this. Oh yes, he's extremely weak to bolt paper. He's extremely weak to bolt paper. I just pretty much R1 spammed him down to a pretty decent.
Usually how it goes is if they're strong to one thing, they're weak to another.
And he killed me that time because I went to heal at the wrong time. I should have gotten it. But yeah, you're right. That's how it usually is. When they're strong against one element, they're probably weak to the other. I assumed that's what it would be. Because it looks like Because I know beasts are weak to fire in the main game. The original cleric beast, you could actually throw oil urns on him and hit him with a Molotov, and you'll weaken him down a lot. So, yeah, I could see this one being weak to bolt, and he is weak to bolt. I did more damage just spamming him, and I did limb damage to him, which is awesome. That's one of my favorite parts about fighting the cleric beast, is that you can damage his limbs. I love that. It's a very nice touch.
Oh wow, frame rate.
Ah yes, the curse of the Souls games. Well, the first Soul, the console ports of the Souls games.
Dark Souls 1
one.
has
Yeah.
the frame rate issues.
Specifically the first one. I believe Dark Souls 2 has an area near the end of the game that gave me some frame rate problems too, but not near as bad as... Excuse me, never near as bad as Dark Souls 1. Light Town is like cursed. I'm gonna just let these dudes fight. I should have just sat down and watched these dudes fight. They were having fun. Okay, excuse me. My boy, we about to go ahead and get him. It's a wrap. I don't know if we will beat him this time, but the second phase doesn't look that bad. It's just a lava trail. And the first phase of the cleric beast fight here, I'm calling it cleric. It's Laurence. The first phase here doesn't look that bad either. It's just the fire damage. It's literally just, he has that annoying extra damage thing.
Alright, I'm not even gonna worry about the Drake sword.
You know, I find the Drake sword is a great starter weapon for people who are new to the game. It is very good, but it's really worth it.
It's good. Yeah, the thing is, it doesn't scale though.
Yeah, it's very worth it. And the items it takes to scale are very hard to find. So. But not.
Well,
you
the
know
items it takes just to upgrade it.
That's what I'm talking about.
Is not easy to find.
Yeah, I meant
because you have to get them from dragons, and they are not easy to kill.
Yeah. Well, the purple dragons ain't that bad if you know the pattern. It took me a while to figure out.
I don't think you get them from the purple dragons though.
No, you can get dragon scales from the purple. I believe you can. Somebody gonna have to correct us on that, but I'm pretty sure you can. I haven't played Dark Souls. Come on, let's go.
Because my philosophy when it comes to the Souls games, if it's a weapon that doesn't scale, I use it for a little bit in the beginning, but if I level myself good enough, I'm gonna just toss that weapon away. Because my philosophy, if it doesn't scale, it's not worth keeping.
I don't think I could get the visceral right here. I don't know what's happening. Oh, my weapon's at risk. That is terrible. Yo, that's messed up. My weapon's at risk. One thing I wish they would have had. Well, I was gonna say one thing I wish I just got caught. I think I'm dead. One thing I wish they would have had in this game that I don't know if they have: repair powders. Why you don't get repair powders? Unless there are some, and I just don't know where they are.
I don't remember there ever being repair powder.
Me either. That's what I'm saying. I don't know if they're in the game or not. Why am I getting stuck on everything? Lock on. It's not right. Now here's that second phase where he does that lunging, jump forward, I'm going to kill you attack. Now he's very salty.
Come on, turn your ass.
My boy is very salty right now. My boy right now, he can hook y'all up with the dopest prize you can imagine. And I'm fighting this thing with a broken weapon. I am not doing near as much damage as I would be. And I'm at the second phase, so that's great. I'm even less likely to beat him now. I gotta switch to the saw cleaver, I guess.
Oh my god, I I forgot how hard it is to kill this fucking hog.
The pig?
Yeah, the hog with the armor.
Oh yeah, yeah. Just
And you
lure
can
it into the
and
fire.
you can actually and you can get his head as a helmet.
Yeah, it's a rare drop. Just lure it into the fire though. That's the way I kill it.
Rare drop.
Yeah, it's a rare
I thought it
drop.
was like you have to keep attacking his head until it drop.
No. You could get it by luring him into the fire. Unless I'm just remembering it wrong. Pretty sure it's a rare drop. Like I said, I haven't played Dark Souls. Man, this second phase is easy. He's not doing nothing but that stupid rotating attack. If I just stay in the middle of him, he's not doing nothing. Come on, do your running thing. Oh, the lava. Okay, he's spitting lava. You know what? This fight is very... I'm gonna use the bull pig. Why not? I'm about to beat him. Barring any ranged attacks with his big arm. What? What? Hold on. Okay, there we go. That's the attack I wanted. And he already stopped. Thanks, my boy. Okay, you dodge backwards for this one. Oh, I get it. I get it now. Okay, I just thought about it. That makes perfect sense, actually. You dodge backwards. What is he doing? My boy just threw out some explosive diarrhea for real. Okay. So spit lava. Now I can imagine on New Game Plus this is very hard, but yeah, if I die right now it's because I'm stuck in the lava. That's really it. He's not doing much to me. Come on. Come on, my boy. What are you doing way over there? Come on. Quickly, please. Dodge backward, you dodge forward for the big arm. That's the way I look at it. Now, if I'm completely wrong, I'm completely wrong. But it looks like that's the method. Yep, that's the method. I just dodged forward on the wrong side. That's all. Now, if y'all just tuning in, this has been Laurence. Because unless I get cornered right here, I'm technically about to win. Oh no, he's using that fire attack. It's stuck. Okay, no, I'm good. I survived. You know what?
Got his helmet.
Let's just have some fun right here. Why not hit him with the cannon, right? Why not? Just for fun.
I look ridiculous. I have a fucking pig helmet on my head.
I bet you do, my friend. And I am whipping this boss. I'm gonna dodge backwards.
But you know what? This is supposed to be a samurai type character anyway, so it just makes it look awesome.
Yep, Laurence is almost dead. One more hit, that should be it. And that's Laurence. That's it, my friend. We have done it. Prey slaughtered, my boys and girls. And I got the beast embraced.
That actually works well with one of the weapons you can actually pick up.
Now you see,
because it basically just makes you full out werewolf.
Didn't I tell y'all it would be a wrap once I figure out that first pattern? That second phase is
that
easy.
rune.
Second phase is
you wanna know what that rune does?
I'm about to look it up right now. Thanks for reminding me. I'm about to look it up. Let's see. I'm gonna find it. Beast's Embrace. Assume the form of a ghastly beast. Let's read what the lore notes have to say. After repeated experiments in controlling the scourge of beasts, the gentle embrace rune was discovered. When its implementation failed, the embrace became a forbidden rune, but this knowledge became a foundation of the healing church. Those who swear this oath take on a ghastly form and enjoy essential I don't know that word, my boys. Transformation effects, especially while wielding a beast weapon. So, you might have to try that out. So, Skonate, before we end our series, click, because we are not going to fight the final boss. Laurence was the final boss of this series, of this gameplay, this DLC.
Mm-hmm.
Is there anything I'm missing? I don't believe so, is there? I fought,
Not to my knowledge.
because I believe
You
that's
fought all.
it.
You basically fought all the bosses.
Yep. Laurence wasn't that bad. I could see him being annoying on New Game, though. Like on New Game twice, like you got it? Yeah, yeah. Oh, for sure. But, yeah, I guess, I don't know if we should end the stream now or we should do something else. I'm
It
up for...
is up to you.
My voice is dead, y'all, alright? My voice cannot handle too... So, I can assure you that this will probably be it for the day for me. If we do anything else, it won't be till tomorrow or the day after or the day after or whenever Skullnate's ready, because I believe he has a very special game to play for you if you haven't watched the other stuff that you should watch, because I don't even know what I'm saying no more. Skullnate, tell him. What's your next game, homie?
Well, it's going to be a very special game that we actually said we were going to cover in anticipation for Shadow of the Colossus remaster.
Yes. Oh, yes.
And be forewarned, we will be talking about all the game. We're going to be talking about Shadow of the Colossus heavily in anticipation for it, as well as
I think you had cut out there. Unless I was playing with my wire on my thing. I don't know if you cut out, but I had touched the wire on my remote. I couldn't hear nothing you just said. So either it was you or it was mine. I don't know. Oh man, my boy looking like Mel Gibson right now. Well, I think Skullnate is trying to fix whatever audio issue came up on his end, folks.
it came up on my end. It was probably just on your end that it cut out.
All right, yeah, because I was touching the
I
wire
check.
piece. So.
I was checking to see. It must have just cut out on your end.
Yeah, my boy got 1 foot floating. He's floating. Look at that. Y'all see that, right? Like he's floating on the ground. Look, his feet's not touching the ground at all. Wow, I just noticed that. Now he's touching the ground. But over here, he doesn't touch the ground at all. What? I just noticed that now. The things you notice in gaming. Floating right now. My boy got the power of levitation. Anyway, what's to become of this character? This will be a PvP character whenever I get PS Plus, so yeah, if y'all want to play against me, this will be a character I use, the PvP, whenever I join Covenants and all that fun stuff. I'm probably going to join the Vile Bloods, I don't know. It depends. I'm going to go to New Game Plus on this character on some other date, whenever I do decide to do that. But, I do intend to play Bloodborne again, on my own time, learn the DLC like a pro, and maybe, someday, if Skullnate's okay with it, we'll do a whole playthrough of the main game, including the DLC, all together. But we're gonna cut a lot of portions out. Yeah, not anytime soon though. I need to learn this DLC, so your boy got some practicing to do. But yeah, Skullnate. Next time, I believe the next stream we have, you will be playing the Last Guardian.
The last. Yep.
And it will be glorious. I hope you are all excited for that. Next time you see me play a game, well, you know what? I don't even know what I'm going to play yet. So let's just go with Last Guardian, and we'll see what I come up with, because it's either going to be Doom or something else. It might be... I don't know. We'll see. So, without further ado, thank you for watching this playthrough, and if you enjoyed this video and all that fun stuff, I hope you do. Like, give feedback to me on how to different strategies on how to beat these characters, because I want to learn. I want to learn more. I want to get better at this game. And I know Skull8 is a master at this game already, but yeah, anyway, hope you enjoyed these videos. Hope they helped you out if you need one. This has been Bloodborne, the Old Hunters DLC. I am Raydion,
Let's go, Nate.
and Bartholomew is saying peace. So, peace, y'all.
Peace.